What's up, fabsome besties? Today we are going to decorate one of our apartments. Check out our doll apartment series to see how we made this room. It's a very small space, but the side opens up to let in more light and give us more room to play. Plus, it has lights. Let's see, how are we going to decorate this space? I know! I can just ask Bella to decorate this room in Sims, and then I can recreate it in miniature. Roll the footage! In the video, she placed a couch on this wall. She had a side table and a couch. So I'm measuring the wall and it's about 10 3/4 inches, so 10.5 inches. Let's make our couch about 6 inches wide. I am going to take some ideas from our pillow fort video and make the cushions using an old yoga mat. Here is my yoga mat. It's a dark color, so hopefully it won't show through the fabric. I've got a cutting mat, a rotary cutter, and a large plastic ruler. Cut the mat into 4-inch strips. Cut them into smaller pieces. I made 4 by 4-inch squares. Stack and glue them together. I'm using hot glue. I made 2 for the arms. I wanted to keep the couch at 6 inches. But that's going to be very narrow, so maybe we're going to make just the seat cushion 6 inches. We'll lose a little bit of space on the sides, but I think it's worth it. Cut and stack foam to 6 inches. Glue it together to make a cushion. Repeat to make 4. Here are the arms, and now we have all of the cushions for our couch. We need to cover them with fabric. I'm using this dust ruffle that came with a bed set I bought a long time ago. I never used it, so now we're going to recycle it. Glue fabric onto the top and bottom, cut strips of fabric, fold over and hem the sides. You can sew it or just iron it, then glue them around the edge to cover the seams. I covered all of the cushions. Take the 2 squares and glue them onto one of the center cushions. I'm gonna push a few pins in it to make sure it's secure. Take another one of the center rectangles and we're gonna glue that into the bottom and use some pins. We could just place the other 2 cushions right on top, but I really want them to fold out. So I add just 1 cushion. I cut a rectangle of material hem the sides. I'm gonna glue it right on front. I was a little messy with my glue, but hopefully we can cover that up with the other cushion, which is going to go right on top. Carefully flip 2 of the cushions up, glue the fabric across the top. I kept this fabric pretty thin and secured the edges with glue so we could tuck it down and it all fits back into the chair. I made sure I did not glue the seams so we could take the couch, unfold it, and now we have a bed that is long enough for the doll to lay stretched out. Fold it back up, place it on the blank wall. The weight of the couch will help to keep the side open. Let's cut some leftover fabric into squares, sew around the edge, leaving an opening so it can be turned inside out. Add fluff, sew it closed to make a pillow for the couch or love seat since it's kind of small. Cut foam board. I cut 3 2-inch by 2-inch squares and 2 2-inch by 2 1/4. Glue the squares between the rectangles to make a small shelf. Draw a box with tabs out to the sides on poster board and cut it out. Fold and glue the tabs. Glue triangles onto the front. Place them on the shelves to make drawers. Glue it onto the wall next to the love seat to make a side table. Cut a wooden dowel, paint it, cut several tier shapes out of cardstock, cut them in half, glue the wooden dowel onto a button, glue the cardstock going around the wooden dowel, paint the top silver, take a bottle top, and we're gonna glue and wrap paper around it, glue it onto the wooden dowel to make a lamp. Use acrylic paint on paper. I'm just kind of smooshing the colors around here. I don't even think that's an actual word, but I think you kind of see what I'm doing here. Let's mix in a little black to make artwork. Allow it to dry, glue it onto foam board, glue them onto the walls for paintings. Cut small pieces of foam, cut out printable book covers, glue them on, stack and glue them together, then glue them above the fridge. Cut a small piece of a glue stick, wrap it with clear tape, paint the inside with nail polish or a clear drawing glue. Use a flower hole punch on red paper, glue the cutouts together, bend the petals up, fold over and glue down green cardstock. Cut a thin line near the fold, glue it to the back of the petals, glue it into the tube of tape to make a vase with a flower. Glue it above the fridge, cut leftover green paper and put it inside of a small glass jar. Glue it above the fridge for more clutter. Take an opaque glue stick, cut a small piece, glue black string into the center, wrap it with clear tape, paint the sticky tape with nail polish just on the inside to make candles. Draw a fork and a spoon on paperboard, cut them out, paint them to look like a metallic spoon and fork. For wall decor, cut out pictures, glue them onto cardstock, cut them out, glue them onto the walls, cut foam board into rectangles. I have 1.5 by 4-inch rectangles and 1.5 by 2-inch. Glue the shorter ones between the longer ones to make a box. Repeat to make 2, then cut 2 5.5-inch rectangles. Then we cut thin strips of black foam board. These are 1/4 inch. We're gonna take one of the planks, put them at the bottom, then take one of the boxes and place it on this side. Take the other one, place it on that side. We'll have a little space between them. And put another plank on the top. Take the black strips of foam and glue them all the way across, going over the top and down the back on both sides. To make a bookcase, cut 1-inch strips of foam board, cut out our printable book covers, glue them onto the foam board, cut them out to make books. glue them onto the shelves, glue the bookcase into the room, add one of our snake plants to the bottom and another one right here. Let's add some cups. These are from some pencils. They are used to cover the eraser. They look just like doll cups, so we're going to use them. Add a few bowls up top and a stack of plates. Cut 2-inch squares of foam board. Cut thin strips of foam board. Glue them to the square. Glue on some supports underneath, connecting the legs. Then I added some more, going from the center of the seat to the leg to make bar stools, completing our Sims-inspired apartment. This is a very small space, but all of the accessories really help to make it look like home. I think we got most of the details. I took a few artistic liberties. Our couch doesn't look exactly the same, but I really wanted the option of turning it into a bed. All we gotta do is add some covers, and it looks pretty cozy. We have real storage in the side table. The lamp doesn't work, but it's one of my favorite pieces in this room. Besides, this room already has real working lights. The stools give us an eating area. We can use this island right there, and we can store all of our dishes on the bookcase. When it's time to clean up, we can close the side wall, place the couch inside to keep everything neatly stored away. But when it's open, it's a great size for our dolls. Thank you for joining us while we decorated one of our apartments and had a little fun with Sims. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time. Bye!